Hey there folks, I don't have a new knife for you. What I have here is a knife that I use every day. I wanted to address that because recently I got a comment on one of my vids, actually on the Prometheus Design Works Badger. And I love comments. I read every single comment that you guys give me, and if you're a little bit disrespectful or an ass, I delete it and I block you. And luckily I don't do that too often. I could probably count it on my two hands how many times I've done that, so I really appreciate the exchange. But I do read them every day, and I read this particular comment, and it just made me realize well, basically, I'll read you the comment. So the comment is, he said that the funny thing is with most of your videos that prominently feature the knife in the thumbnail, which I do take a nice thumbnail shot. Sometimes I just use the video thumbnail, but most often I take a nice shot with it so I can have a nice thumbnail for you guys. This particular viewer said, my immediate reaction is, it's a Terafanatic Upload A+ brands. And that knife looks expensive, sleek, minimalistic, quality materials, finish, etc. Better skip this video. And when he said that, I was like, wow, that's not my intent. I don't want you to skip the video because, I'm doing a review on a nice knife. I would hope that it's because you want to watch the video. He continues to say that, and he was very respectful. I'm not passing any judgment on him. He just said, and I don't really know what you could change about that to rake in more views. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has this particular reaction. Beautiful knife, man. Thanks for sharing. So there's a couple of things there I want to say. By no means am I that. I didn't want to be that guy that just showcases super expensive knives that are not attainable for most people. I'm lucky enough for friends to have cool knives to send to me. I've been in the YouTube review business for, almost a long time now. I'm lucky enough to have developed a relationship with knife makers that they'll send me a knife to review. So not every high-end knife that I review are mine. A lot of them are. I do save my money and buy them. But most of them, some of them just send it to me to check out, just like Berg Blades would send me a knife. Beg Knives would send me a knife. Trouble Blades would send me a knife to review. These are relationships I've cultivated over the years, and I'm lucky enough that I have the relationship with them that they will send me a knife to check out. Same thing with some purveyors like Riot Knives and Riot Knives USA and Tac Op Tools. These are some of the relationships I've developed, and so they send me knives to check out so I can review for you guys. Most of the time, I don't keep them. Sometimes they offer for me to sell it to me, and I do. And I don't, for the most part, get a discount on them. I pay what you guys pay, and I just want to make that clear. I don't want you to think that I'm just getting knives for free and I'm just reviewing them. I'm not also one of those YouTubers, and again, I'm not passing judgment. I'm not one of those YouTubers that actively seek out free knives from makers. I'm not the guy to say, hey, send me a knife and I'll do a review. No, that's not me. If they happen to reach out to me, and it happens very rarely, but when they do, sure, I'll check out your knife. I'll do a review on it. And most of my reviews are positive because if it's a knife that I have no interest in, I don't want to review it at all because I really don't want to be negative on the channel. So yes, most of my reviews are positive. And that's because I like the knife. I don't like killing knife makers. I don't like killing knife production companies. I like to stay positive on this channel, right? And he also said something about limited views because of my particular knives that I review. I have noticed that my views are down, and I don't know if it's me or it's just YouTube. And that's another thing I want to address. I don't really do it for the views. My channel is monetized. My videos are monetized, but I gotta be honest, I don't even think YouTube sent me any money at all in this year 2018 because of all the restrictions. Like if you curse, you don't get monetized. If whatever, all kinds of rules. So I don't believe I received any monetary compensation at all from YouTube. And in the past, when I did, it was probably like $100, like every 3 months, every 4 months. It was peanuts. And when I do get some money, I use it to buy something that I can use for the channel, like equipment, mostly equipment. You know, this new lighting setup. That's what I use it for. But I gotta tell you, it's not that much. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. I don't want to say it's not about the viewership, but I do it for fun, right? If I get like 200 views, I am super happy. If I get 100 views that day, I am super ecstatic. That means 100 people checked out the video, and I'm totally satisfied with that. Yeah, there's other channels out there killing it, but that's, you know, that's not me. I've been doing this a long time, folks, so I do it for fun. When it's not fun, I won't do it anymore. I do it spur of the moment. If I get a knife in, or somebody sends me something, or someone makes a comment. And I do appreciate the comments because it keeps it real for me. So that being said, that's what basically inspired me to do this video, because yes, I have a lot of nice custom knives, and I don't even think I have that much, to be honest. I think the wiener that has the most beautiful custom knives is probably the Bandit. The Bandit has like 10 million Lamberts. So, and that maniac uses them every day. I gotta give it to the Bandit, man. Damascus, whatever steel he's got, what exotic materials, Zerk, Mokutai, that man uses his knives every day. So, that being said, I want to cover what I use every day. So what I have here, if you guys don't know, because you're too hoity-toity, this is the Kershaw Skyline. Joe Bananas kind of poo-poos this knife, but this is one of my favorite knives. I believe I have 3 of these. 2 are in my bags, 1 I leave on my desk. This one's on my desk, so this is my package opener. This is a Kershaw Skyline made with Sandvik steel. I believe the steel is 14C28N. So it's a Sandvik steel that is holds good edge retention. It's strong. It's a stable blade, easy to sharpen. As you can see, I've sharpened this several times. Corrosion resistant. So this blade steel, this particular Sandvik steel, is good for chef's knives, right? Because it gets wet all the time. And of course, pocket knives. And I believe they even use it for surgical tools, right? Because you get some blood on it, it won't rust, it won't corrode. It's super sharp, easy to sharpen, and yeah, somebody asked me before, I think on Instagram, what's my favorite production knife? I said, yeah, the Skyline. Yeah, it's ugly, but I don't care. Yeah, the flipper tab is lower than it's where it's supposed to be, but it flies out nicely. And this is, I think this is G10. I don't even know. You get one of these for like 30 bucks, 40 bucks the most. Now they make them the XL. This is the smaller size, so yeah, I'm tempted to get the XL because I really love this knife. But this is like a perfect EDC size for me. I'm not sure if there was the pocket clip that came with it. I might have swapped it out. And I think, let me show you. So this knife is not centered at all. I could center it, but then it won't flip out as well. It is on, I believe, copper washer, so it's not on bearings. It's not the best looking material. It's not the best looking pocket clip. It doesn't have a fancy back spacer. It doesn't have custom pivot screws. It's just a Skyline, and I love this. I've had this, I'm going to say, for 10 years now. It's been sitting on my desk. This is what I open my packages with, what I open custom knife packages with, and it's been my reliable Skyline, and I love it. Do you guys carry a Skyline? I love my Skyline. Love it, love it, love it. Look at that thing fire out. Isn't that beautiful? So this is what I leave at the house on my desk when I open a package. What I carry with me every day, because I live in New York City, I can't carry flippers, I can't carry autos. What I carry with me every day is my Chavez Knives insert that I've attached to my key bar. And look at that thing. It's perfectly centered. And it is a friction type folder. Now, I didn't get on this from the original run because I think these are discontinued. Ramon, again, is another relationship I cultivate. Is a good friend of mine. I asked him, hey, Ramon, I kind of regret not getting one of these inserts. Do you have one? He goes, I think I have like 1 or 2 laying around. I know he said it didn't have the thumb stud, so he had to add that. So he made me one, and yes, he did send it to me for free because he's my buddy. I knew Ramon. Go back to the videos. I met him when he was just making fixed blades, and we've developed a friendship. So yeah, he didn't charge me for this. So he did send this to me. This is D2 steel. It's awesome. It's always there in my pocket because I carry my key bar every day. These are my work keys. And when the need arises for me to use a knife, boom. My friends have used this, my coworkers have used this because it's always there in my pocket. This is my everyday carry. Anybody else carry their Chavez knives Chavez American made insert? I have another insert knife friction type folder coming, and once that's made, I'm going to show you that. And again, that's like a fairly new knife maker, and you know, I just love the insert, so I'll dedicate that blade not to this particular set of keys. I have another set of keys. That one's a little more tactical looking, but when that arrives, I'm gonna show you guys that. But yeah, that is it. These are my everyday carries, right? I also everyday carry a bottle opener. Oh, and it escapes me who makes it. Hang on. Gotta hope that's right, but I believe it's Knife Guys. I hope. God, I hope it's Knife Guys. God, I feel like a dick if I got that wrong. Anyway, I always have a bottle opener with me, and it's this little one. So that's it. That's what I carry every day, folks. That is it. Skyline, the insert, the bottle opener. That's it. I just want to let you guys know that I do appreciate you guys watching my vids and your comments. Please don't hesitate to comment. If I'm always getting things wrong, you guys know that. I take one take and that's it. I get it wrong, I might edit it and chop it, but for the most part I leave it in there. I a lot. See, I just did it. And I do it for fun, folks. I do it for fun. I don't do it for the money. Some people ask me that, and some people have asked me regarding business opportunities, and they're asking me how much. I don't make any money on YouTube, folks. That's just the fact. It would be nice, but the reality is it just doesn't generate that much revenue, and I don't believe any at all this year. I can see, you know, other channels like I love watching this guy that does food vlogs, Living Bobby, and he lives here in New York City. That kid, and that's another thing, that kid cranks out a video like almost every day. I don't crank out a video every day because I do it when I want to do it, when it's convenient. I don't make a mission of it. So when it becomes work, I don't do it. I won't do it. And like as you guys may know, that the Wieners and Steel videos have been limited because the guys are further away. Lee lives like 4 or 5 hours away in Buffalo, I think. So we'll probably never get Lee again into a Wieners and Steel. So it's just difficult. The Bandit moved deep into New Jersey, and Menovade is a world traveler, so it's hard to do. So we do it when we can. So in the rare occasion that we get together, we definitely bang out a Wieners and Steel video. Anyway, that was it. Don't kill that guy that made the comment because it's totally positive. I love positive input and criticism, so it's not a knock on him. I do appreciate what he said because it brought me down to reality. I said, God, I hope I'm not alienating people because of these fancy knives. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I do have production knives, and most of them are. I don't know if you guys want to see a video of this. I did a video of this. You guys might poo-poo it. I don't know. But I do buy cheap knives that, you know, that are just beaters, and I just don't feel like doing a video on it. Maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah. So little talk time with the Fanoosh. All right, guys. Peace.